you aspire hope out of being empty?
其实，佛教的空就是有。
But in fact, emptiness means existence.
我们这个大会堂没有这个空间，你说你们坐在哪里来听我讲话呢？
For example, if there was no emptiness in this room, then how can you be inside here listening to my words?
佛光山没有这么一个空地，怎么能在这里建设佛光山呢？
If there was never any empty land, then Fogwangshan wouldn't be around today.
这个茶杯不空，茶水怎么能倒得进去呢？
If a cup wasn't empty, it cannot hold tea.
你的口袋不空，你的钞票放到哪里呀？
If your wallets weren't empty, where would the money go?
你的肠胃闭空都不空，你能活下去吗？
If your organs weren't empty, how will you live?
因为有个空地，我可以建大楼啊。
And so an empty space allowed me to build a building.
因为我身心肠胃有空间，我就很健康啊。
An empty stomach allows me to stay healthy.
空即是色，色即是空，空就是有，空有不二的呀。
Emptiness is form and form is emptiness. The two are the same.
因为空才能见是有啊。
And emptiness gives rise to existence.
你能会说这样的积极的佛法，大家觉得哦，这个空对我们这么重要啊。
And if you're able to render a positive attitude in your elaboration of emptiness, then they will realize the importance of emptiness as a dharma.
安徽有一个人，是为了这个一个巷子，这个跟那个整治这块土地是你的我的。
Once there was a man who got involved in a fight over a space between two houses.
儿子就投诉到北京，告诉说大公的父亲帮忙把这一块地争取回来。
And so one of the men writes to his father, who was a government official in the capital, to do him justice.
那个伟大的爸爸呀，回来信，万里投诉只为强啊，让他善策有何妨？万里长城今犹在呀，不尽当年秦始皇了。
And so in reply, his father was a wise man and said, "You're sending a letter across thousands of miles just for a war. Why simply retreat a few feet? You might discover that we no longer see the builder, the emperor who built the wall of China, yet the Great Wall still exists today."
这个空间，这么大家计较，争取一定空间，还要打官司。 那我这个空有什么不好呢？
And so you would go through so much trouble just over a wall or a space. You start a lawsuit for that. So you might start to appreciate the beauty of emptiness.
所以这个佛法啊，叫无常，无常很好啊。哎呦，无常就是坏了、苦啊、空啊。无常是变化的呀，因为无常。 不好的，我会把它变成好的呀。我笨，我会变成用功一点，我就聪明了。我穷，我努力一点就会有钱了。这些都是无常啊。这个佛法，它帮助我们来改变这些人生道理，让我们明天就会更好啦。
And for the elaboration of impermanence, when we say everything eventually changes, a positive way to explain this is the fact that things will change for the better because of impermanence. If you don't have money, you work hard, then you can become richer tomorrow. When you're not good enough, you work hard and you become better tomorrow. So this would be the greatness of impermanence.
我们佛教很可怜，都让那个基督教、天主教，我们都到深山里。
I am saddened by the fact that Buddhists have retreated into the mountains, leaving city and urban crossroads to the churches.
寺庙都让给出家人住，我们在家人都没有分。
I'm saddened by the fact that monasteries are occupied by monastics only instead of lay people as well.
讲起来这个世间都苦海呀， 赶快到极乐世界。
Also, I'm saddened by the fact that Buddhists are always saying, oh, this world is filled with suffering, so quick, go to Pure Land.
你以为到极乐世界就解决问题了吗？
Do you think things will be better by going to Pure Land?
极乐世界的人比我们娑婆世界的人更辛苦。
And you might not realize that people live a harder life in Pure Land.
你们读阿弥陀经的人就知道，每天早上起来要以心花供养10万亿十方诸佛，要很早要做功课哎。
You will find evidence in the Amitabha Sutra where the heavenly beings in Western Pure Land have to wake up very early, travel far distances to make offerings of flowers. This is their daily practice.
供养过十方诸佛回来，你还要再睡回笼觉吗？不能，要念佛、念法、念僧嘞。
And after the traveling and offering, do you think you go back to bed? No, you have to go back to chanting the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. You have to keep working.
要跟诸上善人相处，怎么样让诸上善人接受我们呢？
You have to constantly be in the presence of virtuous ones.
我要有礼貌，我要勤劳，我要负责任。
How do you do that? You have to have manners, you have to be diligent, and you have to be responsible.
甚至吃过饭以后要反射静心，还有运动呢。
And then after you partake in a meal, you have to do walking meditation, you have to exercise.
那许多树木花草，你能不去浇水吗？
And then you have to tend to all the rays of the rows of trees.
那许多七宝楼阁，你能不保持它的清洁、干净、庄严、美丽吗？
And then you have to maintain all these jeweled pavilions by keeping them clean.
我的意思，到了极乐世界，一样的很辛苦啊。
What I'm trying to say is life in Pure Land will be just as hard.
你在这个世界上养成了勤劳的习惯，念佛、念法、念僧，加以信仰，将来到了极乐世界就会习惯了。
And therefore, what's more important right now is for you to begin by nurturing your nature of diligence in chanting the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. And one day when you eventually arrive in Pure Land, everything will be easier.
最后一个吧，
Okay, we have time for one more question.
感谢大师给我做一个机会。大师吉祥，我是来自菲律宾协会会长李雄才。首先跟大师报告，佛陀传今年是10周年，10周年来，我们感谢大师你的指导编剧指示。那么佛陀传今年已经演了90场。 那么，我们愿意把这个荣耀献给我们大师，祝大师身体健康。
谢谢师父，也献给师父，祝您身体健康。
那第二个问题要请教大师，就是感谢大师在菲律宾建了佛光山第5所大学——光明大学。那么将来也要在菲律宾建筑用地也是要开始建筑。那么大师说真空生妙有，建一个学校要很多的资源，这一方面我想请大师给我们指导，这个资源要从哪里来，让我们能够很快的把大学盖起来。谢谢大师。
需要资源，请问这些资源可以从哪里来？让我们快点把光明大学建好。
现在告诉你一个消息，佛光山都江院也筹备了1亿元，要给永光法师带回去。 初步的工程就要开始。
Okay, my good news for Guangming College is that Guangshan has already set aside 1,000 million NT dollars for the construction of the new campus.
我想1亿元在那边的光明大学，至少接下来能供300-500人新用了吧。
And this should be enough to construct a campus that accommodates about 300 to 500 students.
当然，一个大学不是1年2年的呀，是长久的发展。
And certainly a university needs to last for a long time, not just 3 to 5 years.
李会长，你这么关心，